question was really asking was, how do I deal with my depression? How do I find the motivation on days when there is no motivation? And for people who don't really understand depression, I think I have to first give a brief explanation of what depression is like. Depression is not getting up and feeling sad. Depression is like seeing something, knowing how you should feel, knowing what you need to do, but not being able to. It's like being behind a glass door so you can see everything and you know exactly what you need to do, but every time when you reach to do it, you can't get past this glass door. And that glass door is depression. This thin glass, and it's like it's not there because you can still see the world and how it is, but it's there in that you can't interact with the world. It isolates you from the world. It's like it puts you in a bubble and you just can't get out of it. And depression is bottomless. Depression is falling and waiting to hit bottom so you can work your way back up, but you never hit bottom. You just keep falling and you're wondering, when is this gonna end? How much deeper can this go? And sometimes, again, that's why it gets to a point where some people are in depression spells for months. Sometimes it does not end. You wake up every day and it's like, why can I not connect? Why can I not connect with the world in the way that I'm used to, in the way that I know I should? Why can I not do this? So sometimes my efforts work and sometimes they don't. But when I do make efforts, I try to talk to the people that I know understand. I won't even tell them I'm feeling depressed. I just know the people that I need to talk to, and I'll talk to them. And sometimes after that conversation, I get a sense of assurance. I get a sense of self. It's almost like I'm in depression, I forget who I am, and then someone else reminds me who I am. And it's beautiful because for me personally, I don't like having to ask you for it. If I ask you for it and it feels forced, then it's not gonna resonate with me. Now, if I'm just talking to you and you just have that impact on me, it's that raw impact that helps me. Because it's me taking from your pure honesty with no bias, with no efforts to make me feel better. That is just you speaking, and it's me taking that from what you said and then applying that to myself and making me feel better. So I try to find things that remind myself who I am. For the most part, really, from what I know, all you can do is let it run its course. You can't just go outside and be happy because depression follows you outside too. Depression is like trying to escape your shadow and knowing that the only place you can escape your shadow is in the dark, and in that dark is just more depression. But you also don't allow it to break you. That is one thing you will never allow depression to do. That is one thing you do have strength over. Do not allow it to break you. Do not let depression become you. Understand that you are yourself and depression is something you deal with. You are not depression. It is something you deal with. You deal with a lot of things. They come and they go. Depression, it comes and it goes. You are not depression. That does not make up the entirety of your being. It does not make up who you are. It is simply something you deal with.